Hello, Chev. Good afternoon to you. Trying to get something going today. Check the setting. Hello, Chev. Good afternoon. That's not what I was trying to do. Good morning, good evening. I think I found something yesterday. Like, I have seen no one comment on it. And I don't know if I was supposed to find it. Gotta make sure I got gas for this trip. Is it Pranava? I'm fine, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing okay today. Show you what I found, because I gotta go back there anyway. I need to talk to Eddie or Micah or Ralph. I have not done that. And that's actually a very good shout. I was looking for ore. I'm trying to find marble. Ore. And yesterday I got 3 people told me where it was. And all 3 of them were lying to me. So, maybe one of them, I just maybe didn't look hard enough. And I might go back there. I thought I'd go around him, but then he turned in there. But I was looking in the canyon. Because they have gold nodes in the canyon. And, sorry, I'm a little nasally this morning. But I found gold there a little while ago. And today and yesterday, I thought I'd go look and see if maybe there was more. Maybe I haven't been looking. Maybe I saw the gold and just assumed that was it. So I went looking again yesterday and I found something. So my book expanded. Oh, excuse me. I almost drove straight into the river yesterday. Oh, you little bunny rabbits. I love that the animals are back. In 1.8, some people had animals and some people didn't. Uh-oh. Like, I was wondering if that cat was gonna go after this person. You're pretty brave, sir. But in 1.8, I didn't have any animals. Well, I like that they added them back. Alright, this is where I hope I don't fall, because if I fall, my truck is gone. It's gonna go in the water. I'm supposed to be down. Oh, you know what? I took the wrong road. I'm gonna have to take a jump. There is a little road right there, like a little ditch I might be able to. But I mean, I'm not gonna try it. I'll go up here. Well, I'm going up again. Let's see. There's the bridge. That's kinda where, because I can aim for that. Wish me luck. I do not want to roll. If I roll, it's over. This is not going to end well. I have a feeling... Yep, I think I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Look at that. I couldn't have planned that better. Hit the tree, hit the tree, hit the tree. Ooh. Okay, now, unfortunately, I might be stuck. Come on, little truck, you can do it. Uh-oh. Where even am I? Oh. Come on. Come on, just wiggle it a little bit. Yeah. Oh. I thought I was stuck. Look at that. Uh-oh, come on. Get on, get on, get on. Okay, I made it. See, there's the gold. I am very impressed with myself that I did not go into the water. But these are the gold. I found those, and I think I kind of just gave up because I was like, okay, there's gold there. So yesterday I was here. Oh, and he's on the road. And I thought, you know, I might as well go look other places along the river. Because Frenchie likes to put stuff on the river. Because there's other nodes on other rivers. So, it's past this waterfall. I gotta go around this corner. I made mental note of where it is, and I have to go down there. Another crevice jump. So I'm gonna park up here, because I don't want my car rolling backwards. Okay. So, I don't need to lock it. I was here, and I saw this. And I was like, okay, you know. But this next to me looks very suspicious. I got silver, so I went over to this one, and it let me mine right here. But it won't let me do it anymore. So maybe there is a mining laser, and maybe you need it, because I was able to mine this node yesterday with my pickaxe and this one. It gave me nothing but rocks, though. So I don't know if this might just be a giant silver deposit. But there's one across the river, there's one over there, and there's about 3 or 4 more down the other way. And I don't know if that's something I can mine at a later date, or if that was just a mistake, because this is just silver. I think you can get silver and zinc. I'm just getting rocks. That's how it was yesterday. I was just getting rocks all the time. I didn't find anything. And there's another one tucked in here. In the shadows. But I want to see. I talked to Eddie yesterday. about a mining laser, because I miss it, because the mining laser was fun. And he said there is one. Oh, I didn't get this one. I didn't even see this one last time. But he said there was a mining laser. But he's not sure if it's for bank robberies or if it's for mining. So I might have to make a journey into the city to use the crafting bench to see. Because these look so out of place here. And it did let me mine the other ones yesterday. So there is something here, in my opinion. And I don't know what this... It might just be, like I said, it might just be large silver deposits. But if there's a way to mine faster or better to get more, I want it. But no one really needs silver right now. See, I got silver ore, zinc ore, silver nugget. I don't need rock. What I'm gonna do, though, is go put all this in the foundry. Because I was gonna try yesterday. I got... You probably won't be able to see it, but I got a point in crafting, and I put it in this one. And I'm gonna go the blade weapon expert route. It was either that or the blunt. But everyone's going pistol or revolver. Like, I don't know anyone that's went melee yet. I'm sure someone has. But I'm not good with a gun. But I am good with these. So I need to get at least 2 points in crafting, but that's way later. I just want to see how crafting works. Yeah. Have you seen my driving this morning? It's not been particularly safe. But, as someone just mentioned, I can't go behind this drop right... Oh, that's a rabbit. I feel bad when I run the animals over. But I can't go behind this little drop-off right there. There's no, like... I would just get washed away. But there is a waterfall over here. Oh! Came out of nowhere. I was in... I forgot where it was. But I was with 2 of my friends, and one of my friends was showing off her new car, and she sent it down this road and didn't even see this turn and just went straight into the water. It was so funny. We still make fun of her for it. When we're out in the country driving, I'll be like, just watch out for bridges. Alright. This is where I used to fish. When I did my river fishing, I'd park my truck right here, and I'd fish right here. I haven't done... I'm still number 1 in fishing. Hey, Andy. I'm still number 1 in fishing for now. Ooh. But, number 2, he's coming close. But fishing isn't what it is. It's still a good way to make money. You still see everyone else doing it. But I only use fishing to buy my farm and get it the way I wanted it. You know, I probably should have brought my scuba tank for this, because I think I'm going to be washed away. Let's see. Is there anything behind? Oh, yep, there I go. Let's hope I don't drown. Yep, I'm drowning. Come on. Come on. Oof. Still want to know. I mean, I didn't die. Can I jump up there? No. Can I jump around? Walk very slowly? I mean, I can kinda see. Oh, I did it. And I'm underwater. And I'm about to be washed away again. Uh-oh. Oh, I got to the shore. Okay. No, I don't think there's anything back there. It's a good shout, though. That would be interesting. I was expecting a murder kitty. I was about to say I thought my truck flew. I was fishing here one time, and I didn't see my truck, and I turned around and my truck was gone. And I had to go skateboard all the way to the garage. Which I actually have to do a little bit of fishing today. Oh, there we go. I have bait that's halfway down. And I don't want to lose my bait. Is this my plastic truck? I've started keeping plastic because I gave Maka a few blueprints yesterday. No, it's in the other one. I gave Maka a few blueprints, and he told me they needed a lot of plastic and bolts. So I'm gonna start, when I search my farm, I'm gonna start keeping some of the plastic. And the bolts, I'm just gonna go do trash one day. I'm gonna try to get 2 or 3 others, and I'm just gonna do what Ralph does and try to get the iron plates. Because he's gonna get the gold stuff from me anyway. But I need the bolts. Because if I can craft, I want to know what I need to craft that mining laser. Because I'll get up there. Or I'll have Ralph do it. But if Ralph does it, Ralph's gonna want it. Ralph's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna keep it. Let me... Whoa. I'm like... If I lose my hood, or I lose a door, or even if my bumper is hanging like that, it bugs me. I gotta go fix it. I will say this, that one little screw holding it on is doing a dang good job. I want to check that river today, too. I've been fishing down that river, and there is iron in the swamp, but I don't know if there's actually any ore. Like a longer, whoa. Hello. I've checked here. I thought ore would be like in these hills. I'm gonna do it again eventually. I'm trying to find the marble. Somebody told me that you needed mining expert to get the marble, and I'm like, I am. Like, you know, but he definitely lied to me. Alright. I'm gonna put this plastic up while I'm at it. It's in my other truck. This is the same exact truck as the red one. I just made this one look nicer. You see, I need 5 plates and I think an oil. And I bought batteries yesterday. And then I come to find out I couldn't use them. So, I'm probably gonna see if Elite will just straight up swap me batteries for oil, and then I can make bolts. I could have Maka make bolts in the CNC machine. Yeah. But see, I don't know what it is. I can't. Like, it bothers me driving when the bumper's hanging loose like that, or even the front bumper's missing. I don't mind it being dirty. I do miss the clean car. Oh, dude. In 1.8, we could just think about cleaning car, and it would do it. I do miss that. There's only, like, 2 or 3 waterfalls that I know of, though. But I might be going by one, so I definitely can search. I'll show y'all where I want if they let us, like, the housing market in 1.8. Pretty much, you just needed a door. And they'd put a shell underneath the map. And, I always wanted to know if I could buy a property out here in the desert. Because it fits all the criteria. It has a door. It doesn't have an interior. And I wanted to buy this right here. I wanted to have a house, like a bunker, in the mine in the middle of the desert. Because I didn't think anybody would think of that. And I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them when housing becomes available. I'm going to ask them how much is that. Because I don't think anybody would know. I saw toward the end of 1.8, Haley was doing a real estate stream, and she almost sold a bunker to someone, and it had the facility, if you know, play GTA. It had the facility interior, but I just want a bunker interior. I can do the mining stuff there. I can put down benches, have a ton of room. But yeah, there's a bunker, I think, over here that somebody almost bought in 1.8. But all the bunkers were part of that property. I know, no one would think that. And when you brought them there, they'd be like, how in the hell? And the only reason I realized that was there, in another city I was in for a while, they actually had an interior, and it was where you made handguns. They had like a whole, a bunker type interior with a weapons bench where you'd make your handguns. And I said, that's so cool. And I said, I wonder in 1.8, I wonder if I could buy that. Let's see. There's a waterfall by the vineyard. The fish out. Right there. Well, there's two. There's this one, and then there's the scenic bowl. I think I could see, though, from here. Oh, there's gold down there. So now I know another location for gold. That's a good thank you for that. I might not have ever saw that. Hello, Patrick. I had to update my book last night. Looks like I'm gonna have to add some more in. Alright. I don't think there's a current here, so I should be fine. I know it's hard to swim here. No. It's this rock. Well, let's go look at that. I thought there was a cave. I was about to say, hold on. This was a place I was in, a server, where it was like, it was weird. It was like a fashion server. Like, they had so many clothes. And the thing to do was go find places to take pictures. And we'd come to the waterfalls to take the swimsuit photos. Does it just look nice? How's your day going, Robert? My day so far is going well, but it is not going to go well. I am back on my diet. So, I'm gonna be hungry all day and not able to eat. But if dieting was fun, everyone would do it all the time. Alright, I'm gonna do the smart thing. I was gonna take a right, but I'm gonna go left. I see another node over there. I thought that was a node, the deer that was just parked up right there. Let me turn sideways so my car doesn't roll. Alright, I don't know if this is a current. We're about to find out. Yeah, it is, but it's not too bad. Alright. I'm assuming this is gold. Yep. Alright, so there's gold. So I guess what would I call this? I can't call it Tonga Valley? Tonga Valley River. Yep. Because I'm gonna look here too. But yeah, Tonga Valley River. There be gold in them hills. See. Is there anything else though? I need to get up there. Oh, this is, I don't see a node. Must be higher. Oh, they're over there. I don't know if I can get over there. Well. No, looked like something was hanging out that rock. Let's see. Okay, can't see. There we go. Okay. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm assuming this is gold. I hate it when I get a rock when I'm trying to see. That one over there doesn't look... It's gold. Yeah, ooh, I got a gold nugget. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, come on. Alright, here I go. Okay, I can make it. Now I can see the rock behind there. Yeah, this is just gold. Okay, so there's gold along the rivers. I'm finding the small rivers is where the gold is. Hello, Syndicate. The Wolf Syndicate. Is there anything over here or up here? Here's more. Whoa. That would have been a very bad misstep for me. Go down here. If I walk, there's less of a chance of me stumbling. Are these anything? No. You know what? I'm here. I may as well try. No, there's just rock. Uh-oh. Okay. I have drowned in this river before by just the smallest current, but I just couldn't get out of it. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm injured even more now. Where's my truck? Oh, there it is. Oh, I wish, I know. If I could find gold, if I could just go down to a river and find gold. You're right. I thank everyone here for joining me this morning. I do appreciate it. Is that? No, that's a deer. I see stuff over there. I'm seeing things now. Okay. I kinda gotta be. There's more gold. Okay, so the Tonga River has gold. Let's go the other way, though. Let's go, like, the other way up. Because I know there's iron or silver in the swamp. No, it's iron. There's iron in the swamp. So if I go up here and follow the river up. Be following those roads, too. Okay, here we go. There's more gold. Yep, there's gold over there. Okay. So the Tonga Valley River has gold. Anything else? Like, I found silver somewhere. And that book has come in useful already. I've given it away to quite a few people now. And I see more people doing mining. Because it's easier now. Okay? The gold in the Tonga River. Let's note that down, because I will forget. I got a missed call. I don't think he's in the city at the moment. Oh, yeah, he called me way early. Alright, anyway, I always just go down to the last one. Tonga Valley. River. Gold. No, yeah, the others. Well, somebody pointed out to me, another Redline person, streamer, that they do their streams earlier in the day for them, because they're from the UK. Because, like last night, if I was going to stream last night, when I found all this ore, I'm going up against Lauren, French, Opie. You know, and I understand people want to watch them. And I didn't expect, but I'm not going to try to compete. Eventually, maybe. But right now, we went up here. There was gold. Yeah, we got there. It's like I've told people before. Easy B. Easy B. If I wanted to do criminal, if I wanted to do drugs, meth, all that, I would just go play GTA Online. I mean, I'd get way less interaction. All I'd get is people insulting my mother and telling me how much I suck. Especially if I kill them. For some reason, if I kill them, I'm the one that's bad at the game. Why do I want the razor blade? Just to have it. Because I haven't seen anybody else with it. And I just, you know. Plus, they might introduce sheep. And it'd be nice to be able to shear my sheep. See if they have anything. See, the problem, like, you get closer to the city. And a lot of people have explored this already. But they might not have said nothing. And I'm not out here trying to find anything, you know, like big. Like, oh, I found this cave that has all this stuff in it. I'm just trying to see what they've added in. But I gave Maka the blueprint for the razor blade, the spanner wrench, a monkey wrench, bolt cutters, and there was something else. But I like to have the tools, and the razor blade just looks cool. Like they have brass knuckles. Give it to Bob. Oh, me and Bob almost got into an argument yesterday. And when I say we almost got into an argument, it would have been an argument like I had in Joey's stream. If you know, you know. Like, I like Bob. He plays the guy good, but the way he talks to Arya sometimes, I think he's trying to flirt, but I don't like. I don't know, but he almost insulted me. And if y'all know, you know, I am very quick with the insults. I'm not gonna ruin it, because one day it will happen. And I know exactly who it's gonna happen to. Because we all know how he treats women. But I've went down this coast. I've driven and taken a boat. I've looked everywhere. But I need to get with Hachi and Oe, because they have my old book. And my old book was just basically the mines. That's it. The 3 mines. None of the extras. None of the... Like the Mount Chiliad silver I found. None of that's on there. I know he is. I know he's flirty, and he's funny when he does it. I don't know if any of y'all seen Seth recently, but he got new arms and legs. I set up a meeting with the government to talk about the restaurant. Seth didn't seem to think that the Sandy Shores Hospital would be a good location. But, it's not about the location. I just, I want to do something. Because I can't mine coal for Elite forever. The only reason I mine coal for Elite right now is because I have nothing else to do. I went and talked to Harry Wolfenstein, but he's not in city. But I went and talked to Harry Wolfenstein, but he's not in the city. I want him to hire me at his mini mall, and I'll go pick up oil and battery. Because yesterday, I had like 8 or 9 people asking me if I had oil or batteries. And the only reason they're asking is they know that I work with Elite. So they think I have access to his stuff. And I do not. If you got one when they did, I was still... Yeah, well, I tried telling Echo about the coffee and donut shop in Roxwood. I really did, but I don't know. It sometimes seems like she wants nothing to do with me, and I don't know. But eventually I will. Because they're talking, Frenchie wants to reopen Frenchie's, and he offered Echo a position in Frenchie's to sell coffee, but that's not her restaurant, that's his restaurant. And then they talked about the bean machine in Legion, but I don't know. I mean, the thing about the donut shop in Roxwood is it's already pre-set up. There's no, they just have to come in and be like, okay, we're going to put the stove here, the sink here. And it has that vibe. And it always has a lot of people inside, so that would be good for her as well. This is the old mine, 1.8 mine. Really? Somebody discovered a treasure under in the sea by driving. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to listen then today. Do y'all remember in 1.8 we had the desert, Los Venturas? I'm kind of glad they didn't bring it back. They're really... I mean, they could have done stuff with it, but they really never did. But everybody would go up there to be dam dumped. Well, the water underneath, it was not water. Like, you could just drive right through it. Like it was on solid land. And I always thought that'd be interesting if you're running from the cops, but then that's definitely gonna be power gaming. See, this is where they told me the marble was. And it's not marble, it's lead. Yeah, well, the dam dumping was fun sometimes. I caught them one time. They had... Who did they have out there? I want to say they had a vet. And I was driving through, because the tunnel would connect to Roxwood. And I was driving through, and I saw them drive off the road toward the dam. So, as I was coming back through, I stopped. They were all there. I could see their cars. I zoomed in. And I called the police, and the police came out there and basically just killed everyone. Yeah, but they didn't know it was me. Okay, see that? The black rock they're telling me is supposed to be marble. But, I've scuba dived a lot. But every time I mine this, all I get is rocks. So, maybe there is marble here, but maybe I need something else. I don't know, but if you keep going down here, this is what I was trying to tell, Maka and French. You just come right here. This is all lithium. Like, you don't have to go to the Arctic. There's like 7 nodes here. And, I mean, yeah, it's hit or miss, of course. But you can also get tin, and tin is needed for something as well. Well, thank you. See, I think I just got lithium, and what I do with the lithium, I just put it in the foundry. I give it to Maka. Eventually, I want to buy a smelter and all the stuff like they have. And eventually I will, but for right now, I'm just, when the farm starts making me money, I can use that money to invest in other things. Thank you. Uzi is live. Thank you. And, oh, my mind. Oh, if I get a restaurant, if they give it to me, my big, contribution, because I already have the money set up to buy it, I don't have to lease, is I'm going to take my farm and use my products, and I'll sell to other farms, but I won't sell to other restaurants. That way, the other farms don't have to compete with me. Because that was a worry for a few of them, because they only have certain products while I have everything. But I'll sell it to them for cheaper so that they can make some money. And be like that. And as long as I get my little restaurant, that's all I really care about. I'm trying to get the emerald ore because it's free money. I can put it in my farm and then I can sell it, and it sells for $22. So if I just come down here and get 100, granted it's not a lot of money, but it's something I can do when I'm allowed to export. I'm hoping. If not, I'll give it to Elite. He can use it. I'll give it to Hatchie, maybe. See, Elite's the only one, I believe, that has went into jewelry. Everyone else that owns a foundry is selling iron and copper. Eventually, let's see how much Elite makes out. Because if he does make 2.1, then I guarantee you the next day you'll see a dramatic shift. That people are gonna all of a sudden pivot to doing rings thinking he did it in one day. When how long? It's been 3 weeks almost? Well, at first I was a little upset when Seth told me he was not interested in buying from the farm. At first, I was upset too. But then I realized he didn't own Burger Shot. He wasn't going to own Burger Shot. And farming, they were still setting it up. They still didn't quite know what they were going to do with it. So, I get, I get it. I get why he didn't want to, and I'm not angry with him. See, this rock, I'm thinking it's just zinc. Or what was the one I got here earlier? Lead. I'm thinking this is just lead. The farms did kind of screw people, because I used to make my money selling coal. I mean, not coal, but selling carbon. Because everybody needed carbon for the ammo. So I would make my money selling carbon to all the gangs. But now it's just straight coal. They do have fish fillets. You can buy fish fillets. So I'm kind of wondering, that would be interesting. In another city I was in, you could sell your fish to Pearls, the restaurant. Or you can sell them to the fish buyer. The fish buyer was just some random shack. But you could sell them to Pearls, and the restaurant would use it in their cooking. And I thought that was a good idea. Hello, Jamson. I'm doing okay today. But, I all these ideas. Well, Pearls isn't a restaurant in 2.0 yet. It could be one day. We don't know. But that would be interesting if he sold the fish to the fish shop. I do have enough to make fish and chips, though. If people would sell me the fish, I have so many potatoes. I'm thinking about, even with the dessert boutique, I'm still thinking about maybe making French fries. Because I got so many potatoes. And they were trying to get me. They wanted me to buy Rex's. And I don't, it's not that I don't like Rex's. Rex's doesn't say dessert. I'd have to make like a full-fledged menu. They tried to tell me to get the one by the fishing. And I told them somebody else was interested. And once again, now I guarantee you, the Sandy Shores Hospital does not scream dessert boutique. But it screams cafeteria. And I could do that. You know, I have enough to make like French fries, chicken nuggets, Salisbury steak, fried chicken. I have all that. But I don't know. Maybe the donut shop. I'm gonna propose that to Echo first, because I know that's something she's been wanting to do. There's a kitty right there. I don't think I've ever seen that cat there. It's usually hyenas. I haven't been searching this area too much. I've been up in those hills, but not the other side. Yeah, I don't want to do, like, I'll fish, but I don't want to, like, make the entire stream about fishing. Because a lot of people are doing that. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm trying to help. Well, if I know somebody who's like, you know, I want a little fun, small restaurant. Okay, I know where one is. If they want some, like, the one who wanted this one. Here, I'll show y'all. Most of y'all know it already, though. Then I'll have you notice something. I said that a certain mayor has not been in the city for a few days. Right? And you notice there's been no Poop Bandit for a few days. But somebody wants this restaurant. And they want to make it like the side with the balcony is an eatery and the other side is a takeaway. And I'd rather they have an idea. They have a vision for what they want to do. I don't want to be the one that's like, nope, I got it first, ha ha ha. But I've never heard anyone mention the Sandy Shores Hospital Cafe. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jamson. Seth was not, he was never, he didn't have any financial interest in it, and he would have had to use his money to buy my stuff. So it would have been just him giving me money for something he's not going to own. So I understand. I understand why he didn't want to. At first I was, you know, because we got pitched that's what farms were going to be for. But, you know, I realized we're all still setting up. They put out, yesterday they put out a thing in the Discord saying that their focus right now is working on the farm. So I'm going to be patient. And I'm sure they haven't let us down yet. There's a car I want to buy, but it's not in the city yet. That's another thing I have to ask Carrie about. Alright, this is... Let's see. I know I was here yesterday and I showed y'all, but, you know, it's early in the morning for me. Maybe late afternoon for some of y'all. But this right here sweet holes, making you feel glorious. But if Echo wanted to open a coffee shop, she wanted to do donuts. I mean, this is perfect for her. Choose your donut, choose your drink. They have coffee up there already. Cops get a 25% discount. They have a rusty kitchen, but you know, this kitchen screams Echo Echo. But I thought, you know, I'd tell her about this. You know, this could be a nice little location for her. The only problem is it's not in the city. But she is a city girl. Bathroom? Nope. Back. So there's two back exits. There's a door here and a door here. Okay. Okay. Seeing if they had anything else. I agree. The I win at RP is, yeah, it is. I get it. Everybody wants to top someone else. Everybody wants to, you know, come look at what I'm doing. You know, come see what I have. And I've been fallen victim to that too. But sometimes, and this is something I learned at RP, playing, an old game called Shadowrun. An old Shadowrun, it was an old tabletop, like kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but it was cyberpunk before cyberpunk was cool. And I only played it because a friend needed an extra person. Sometimes you're going to be the side character. You're not going to be the main character. Even if it's your story, sometimes, even in real life, sometimes your friend has something to do, and you go with him. And I don't mind being the side character. If it leads to something good, if it leads to something worthwhile. You know, Elite sees me as a side character, and there is nothing wrong with that. Elite has a vision. He wants to make those rings. He wants to sell them. He's trying to get the coal. And I'm just there to help him do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I accept that. And I am the main character on the farm. I'm the main character when I'm fishing. But sometimes you're gonna be a side character. So the I win roleplay mentality, 100%. If you're constantly I win, you lose. Because you're gonna miss out on so much. I tried. Yesterday, I tried to tell Echo that I have found a coffee shop. And she kind of was just like, hi, bye, and ran away. So I was like, okay, I eventually will. Eventually I will. It'll happen. But it has to happen naturally. I don't want to be like, oh, Lolly's streaming. Where is she? Let me go. You think I can jump my car on that? I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try. But I think I could. I've searched that yacht like 7 or 8 times. Every time they do a new update, I come out to this yacht and look around. You know, let me put it this way. If you're watching Opie, okay, say we're all watching Atlanta, like last night Atlanta was streaming. And he's at the government building, and French was proposing reopening Frenchies. Okay, is Opie the main character, or is he the side character in that scene? Yeah, I mean, it's more prevalent in people who have a vision. Like somebody, like if I set a goal to make my farm the best farm, when all this dust settles and I try to run everyone else out of business, I would have to be the main character of everything. I'd have to not do mining. I'd have to not do exploring. I'd have to just go do that constantly. And that's what you're seeing Elite doing. And there's nothing wrong with that, though. And there's nothing wrong with grinding for what you want to do. It's part of it. It's part of why we all love it here, to be honest. You know what? I'll go see the lighthouse. It's part of why we all play. You know, like, even Opie yesterday said he's loving not being able to just spawn everything in. He's loving having to do it like we all do. You know, French, every now and then, he'll, you know, like, revive himself. But I understand why. He's trying to move the scene along. But, you know, it's interesting to me to see their takes. Like, how far Ralph is going to remain not a criminal. To remain clean, his clean record. Like, he's really going out of his way. Then, of course, Maka got arrested day one for terrorism charges. So, he was pretty much done. Yeah, that was, I mean, the city might have been open for maybe 2 hours. And Maka was the first person to go to jail, and he went to jail for terroristic charges. Like, he should put that on a t-shirt and sell it in the store. You know, my name is Ralph and I have a recorder. It could be my name is Maka and I went to jail. Yeah, that was hilarious. That day on Discord, because you let everyone know on Discord what happened. And, like, no one was like, really? We were all just kind of like, oh, okay. Because we expected it. We were just like, you know what? Is there any... See, this river right here, that has gold. And then it has gold right here. There's nothing along here. But is there any other... And I've been down this river with y'all a few times. That's the racetrack. There's nothing in the racetrack river. I don't think there's any other river. I mean, the coast. I don't think. I owned this house in another city. There's a house right here. I used to own it, and I used to grow my tomatoes, as I call them, and fish. We ain't got nothing else to do today. You know what? I'm gonna change my truck out, though. This one's getting low on gas. There's still a gas station that is charging $5 and something cents. The city-owned gas station's the one across the street. They're at $7.20, I think. I think they went up this morning. Well, there was a reason. It's me, LOD. Okay. I was in a city where they had a gang, LOD. Lords of Destruction. But there was a reason why they were cops and robbers. Well, Frenchie technically was two different people. You had Jean-Claude the cop and then Jean-Claude the criminal. Or Jean-Pierre. One of them was... So Frenchie actually was a medic once, I remember. But Opie, there's a reason, you know, he was Officer Winston and then regular Opie Winston. You know, it wasn't any kind of like, you know, I'm the server owner, let me do this. There were reasons, and they were valid reasons. But I'm surprised. I thought French would go back to being a cop. But French, actually, I don't know if y'all have seen French. He has another person in the city. He's the Supreme Judge. And he doesn't use the French accent. He uses his American accent. Yeah, here's where I was going. No, this is not where I was going. That leads into a power plant. But this turns into... Yeah. Who remembers emo French? I remember somebody said we should have Emu Timu. Because it rhymes. Yeah. Oh, that's right, he was a P... But no, he was a PD as French. He didn't make Jean-Claude, the cop character, like he used to have, the French inspector. See, I used to own this house. No, EMS is not lazy. I've met a few EMS. What it is they're just now getting all the toys. They're just now getting the cars. They had, like, the horrible ambulances that go 20 miles an hour downhill. But, see, I used to grow right here in this little patch, and then I'd come right over here and do my fishing right off the side. But they just got Air One. I almost bought them Air One. They had a fundraiser because a helicopter cost $300K for them. And they had a fundraiser and they said they had raised $94,000. So I went to my farm and I was going to donate them $200,000 to get the helicopter. Because in 1.8, if you knew Aria, she took care of EMS. Like, I'd give them food. I'd try to help them out if they were looking for something because it's part of her backstory back then. I have to update. I keep, just like Joey doesn't change his Christmas notification, I need to update my wiki. But, yeah, right here is where I wanted to see. I doubt there's going to be anything, but you know what? I doubted there was going to be stuff places, and there have been. Well, y'all did hear, huh? I don't know. Y'all should know. Ely just found out he's going to be a father. So, in about 9 months, and then another 5 years, he's not going to be able to stream as much as he wants. And congratulations to him. And you know what? He's lucky, though. He is lucky because if I ever heard anyone ever say that Ilana is like not a good father, I've seen some people make jokes, but I'll tell you this, I'll fight him. You know, he puts his family, if the baby, he hears something, he jumps up. The hell with the stream, his family comes first. So Elite's lucky he has someone he could ask. Because that first baby, I remember my brothers were freaking out whenever they coughed. Like they thought something was wrong. And Elite's going to be that same guy. Then you're going to have Ilana, who, has had a child born with problem that thank God pulled through. I wonder if I could steal cement out of this. But yeah, he has. His OCD is tism. We all make jokes about tism. It's autism. But he's focused, though. Good morning, Scott. That's fine, Jamson. I mean, we're all just talking. Yeah. I've heard, you know what? Now, let me tell y'all, let me preface. They're joking with him when they say bad father. And the reason they do it is because when he gets up and goes and he's gone for like half an hour, they'll come back and they'll make jokes about it. They're not saying he's a bad father. Because if they did, oof, that'd be it for them. YouTube would probably ban him. But, having somebody who know, like, could you imagine if French also said, hey, my girlfriend is pregnant? As much as he has on his plate already to add more. And don't get me wrong, Elite is part of staff. He is an admin. He has, not a responsibility to Redline, but yeah, I guess it would be a responsibility. But no one's gonna fault him. But congratulations, Elite. I don't know if it's something y'all were planning for, but there's a reason it happened. Wouldn't put it that way. And congratulations. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I've seen people make jokes that they think is funny, and it turns out it's not. And that's most of them. They're just picking on him. But yeah. Nip genuinely, Ilana, he genuinely seems like he would be a great father. Because he knows what to put first. He knows to put his family first. That'd be an interesting house to own. But we all know I'm not going to it. Yeah. Yeah, if you just, we're all friends here. No one's trying to be mean, and that's how we take it. Uh-oh. Those can wreck your car. Those little puddles of water like that. What it is it's ocean. Like, of course, this is all, extra built on the ocean. And the low points, the water can clip through. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I thought that house was something else. I thought that fence was, built in. You can say the wrong thing at the wrong time, but it's the intention. If people know that you're just, trying to make a joke, it's not bad. Yeah, I think Elite's gonna be a good father. I think he will. And it's that focus, the focus that he has in Redline, that's only gonna be placed upon his child, and yeah. Someone who doesn't really care, who's just I'm doing this to do it. That's who you gotta be like, But somebody who's I have a goal. I see my goal through to the end. I try not to hurt anyone, I know some of the other boys are a little upset about the money issue right now, but that's just, that's nothing. It's so easy to make money in 2.0, but it takes time. And everybody wants that immediate payout. They want that job that's going to make them rich in an hour. I thought about that house when I first saw it. I thought about I wonder if they're gonna sell that, but it's too big. Oh, hello, Tyler. Yeah. Well, see. He's still mad at me. Well, see. Here's the thing about a company. The one of the biggest life lessons I can teach is never come between a person and their meal. That is, they will do what they have to do to protect themselves. But okay, I've never seen cars drive here, but that's just the regular highway. But yeah, this is the house I want to buy when we can buy houses in Roxwood. I like the little ranch. Yep, if you're new, thank you. I keep forgetting to like and subscribe. I've heard it. I've watched streams like y'all. For the past 3 years, I watched people streaming on Redline. I watched people streaming on Prodigy, No Pixel, and every time, if you like the video, like and subscribe. So I'm so used to hearing it that it doesn't even pop into my head. I want to steal that. I would love to drive around town in that. That would just be funny. You can't, though. Oh, imagine driving through town in that, with that blade on it. That's a tree cutter. Hello, Austin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Have a good I forgot, The Truman Show, an old movie with Jim Carrey. If I don't see you, have a good day, good night, something like that. Kev, you are actually hitting a nail on a head that I have thought for a while. I know people who hate on things that haven't even tried it. And it's especially in the video game field. In the video game field, there's a couple of games that I thought were just really good. And people played an open beta Like, not even close to complete. Good morning. And they start writing reviews that the game is the worst game they've ever played, that no one should play it, that it's gonna break your computer. And then when the game's released, it's actually not that bad. I remember they freaked out. The Tomb Raider series, when Crystal Dynamics redid it. And people freaked out. They played the demo and were like, this is boring. But the demo was more meant to show platforming instead of action. I liked the new Tomb Raider games. I thought they were good. I actually want to get the new Atlantis one when it comes out. I talked to the mayor. Well, I haven't talked to the mayor. I talked to his underlings, as I call them. It's coming. Housing is definitely coming. Yep, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yep, that was it. But I've talked to them, but we're still rolling stuff out. IDQ Gamer. Good morning. But we're still rolling things out. Every day. They're making changes. They're releasing stuff. So eventually housing will be a thing. And French has already said in one of his streams, so that kind of, not verbal contract, but it shows what he's planning. In one of his streams, he said that when he buy a house. So they're coming. And hopefully it's like one. And in one pool, whoa, okay. In 1.8, you could just, you go pick a house. If no one lives there, you could buy it. The problem was finding a realtor. Because, realting, I can understand. Realtors, that probably was very boring for them. That's asking them to dev in character. That's asking, hey, can you do your job while you're trying to RP doing your job? Yeah. There have been some indie games. They had a game. I can't remember. I want to say The Wind Rises, but Windbound. And we were all looking, me and my group, when we were on the PS4, we're all looking, PS5. No, it was 4. We were all looking for a game to play. And I found Windbound. It was like $4. But I liked the art style. And the reviews were like just bomb. Like this is slow, it's dumb, it's blah blah blah. And I bought it. And it was great. The story was a little, but it's an indie game. So I can forgive story if it's your first time. See, he's still at $5.50. He's the cheapest gas in the city. Okay. Just remember, make it natural, LOD. Don't just run up to me and go, hey, I heard about the restaurant. Make it like, I always, whenever something like that happens and I have to play it out, I say I hear through the grapevine. Because somebody will tell you, I've told enough people about this restaurant. I've told, like, a lot of people. Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, houses in Roxwood in 1.8, they were everywhere. Like, nobody wanted to live in Roxwood. There wasn't much to do in 1.8 Roxwood, though. I can't make wine. That was one of the things, BD Woo, I get it. But in character, Arya's only 19. She's like a month away from 20. And I can't do alcohol. The city will not give me an alcohol license because she's not 21. Now, do I have the materials to make it? Yes. Can I make it if I wanted to? Technically, if they'll allow it. But right now, no. But for anyone who's been watching, there's only one kind of liquor I want to make right now, and that's coffee liquor. And y'all all know why. I can say the word coffee, and you instantly know why I want to make it. Like, yeah, I don't even have to explain it. You will all be like, yep, I know. Here's something, though. if anyone can help me. Because I looked yesterday, and I couldn't find anything. Let me find the name. I know it started with a C. Where is it? I looked up, like some of these foods I had to look up. And there's one I could, this right here. What is this? This is a location. This is a place. This is not a food. Kuroko? That's whenever I search for it, it comes up as a location. Like, not a food. But I don't know what that is. And the other one I had to look up was, I want to say, it's not that. Oh, nori. But then, that's like Japanese seaweed. That's like what they wrap the sushi in, the sushi balls. So I found that out. I'm thinking about requesting a Pegasi Zantorno and then telling them I'll pay $100 for it. Just for the laughs. Because that's like $1 million car. I really didn't do much here. Oh, I gotta throw this in there. Oh, okay. That makes sense, because a lot of this is liquor. How much in this? I think I tried $3, and see, I don't even get nothing. I'd be literally giving it away. Silver. I don't think I've tried silver. It's gonna be 0. Just like the... No, $3. Okay. In orange liquor. Okay. I'm not trying to do liquor, but I mean, I have the bottles. I have access to the fermenting and something else. I can't remember my mind. I guess the fermenting, that would be the most important thing in making alcohol. The barley. I don't have the barley, but I do have the red grape farm. The first game, what was my first game? I'll be honest with you, it was on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. And it still to this day is one of my favorite games. It was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And my brother borrowed it from a friend. And they went to school. And my dad was home from work. And my dad used to play Duck Hunt. And he would properly play Duck Hunt. He would sit across the room with the gun and be able to hit him. And he tried Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and he had to go run to the bathroom. And I picked up the controller and started playing. And I got beat up. I lost. But, I kept playing it, and I kept playing it. And finally, I was able to beat, like, the first 2 people. And I just remember, it's more along the lines of the time spent with my father. Why I love that game so much. You know, if your parents are around, give them a call. You know, especially if they were good parents. Because they're not going to be here forever. I don't want... Like, everybody's like, I'd love another day with them, and I'm the opposite, because I don't want another day, because then it's going to be that much harder to let them go again. You know, I'm getting too deep. I don't want this to be a sad stream. And the second game, Contra. And my brothers, we memorized that damn code. Up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. There's some things I probably drilled into my head, and the Konami code will be one of them. If you ever play an old Konami game from the Super NES, the NES, Genesis, every game had that code. That was their code. Alright, so I don't think Eddie is awake yet. You know, I never really got into Donkey Kong. And by the time Donkey Kong, the Super Nintendo came out, I kind of was more into other things. And, Super Mario, though? I can mess around with Super Mario 64. I like that. Super Mario 64, probably my favorite Super Mario game. I remember I had a Game Boy, and two of the boys down the street had Pokemon, but their mom had bought them both the flame red, and I had the blue. So they were constantly begging me to trade, but we didn't have the trade cord. You had to buy a cord to trade. No wireless back then. And their mom got them the trade cord. And like for weeks, they bugged me about trading Pokemon because they just wanted to get them all. Yeah, I've seen Up, Up, Down, Down. I've watched a few episodes with Xavier Woods. Up, who's fishing? The cowboy. It's the guy yesterday I was talking to, the cowboy. Is that? Oh, he had a cow outfit on. Hello. Hello. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Are the fish biting?
Yeah.
You getting anything good?
A couple of stingrays.
Okay. It sucks that they go bad now, though.
Yeah. I found that guy who looks like me.
Oh. Okay.
Exact same outfit, except the mask and the glasses. And his boots are muddy.
You know his name?
No, but I know where he works.
Oh.
Yep.
He works for a foundry, doesn't he?
Nope. The mechanics in Roxwood.
Okay. They're not open though.
But he has a man bun, something like that.
Yeah.
And if he's not wearing the same outfit as me, he's normally in a orangey yellow Hawaiian t-shirt with some khaki shorts and some flip-flops.
Okay. You doing naughty things in this van?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the cowboy over there. He's a cow and he's a boy, so he's a cowboy. Have a good day. Good luck.
You too.
Yeah, missing numbers. If you know, you know. Hello, cowboy.
Hello.
Are the fish good for you today?
They have been, but they've declined a bit. They've declined.
Okay, well, I mean, that guy down there said he's having good luck over there.
Nah, not me though.
Okay, I still got that hay, just in case you're interested.
Yeah, I might be, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, you have a good day.
You too.
Good luck fishing.
Thank you.
I still have, somewhere in my storage, an Atari 2600 copy of Pac-Man. I think everybody had Pac-Man, though. I don't know, no, I think Palm came with it. Post console was a Philips G700. I am very sorry to hear that. Now, you know what, though? I guarantee you there was something on there that you loved. You know what? You're not old. You're not old. You're experienced. Yeah, you'll find, especially now, I still sometimes go to garage sales, like if they're in my neighborhood, and people are just selling things like crazy. Like, and they're asking nothing for it. Okay, Dan the Man, this character is deaf. She has, while we were away for the year, she got hearing aids that let her hear people's voices. And for the time being, For the time being, they work. But when the city is fully rolled out, when all of 2.0 has been released, there's gonna be times where they die, and she can't hear anymore. But for right now, she's able to hear people's voices because of her hearing aids. Oh, gotta get the ice cream. And I need food. But for right now, like, take off. This outfit, I don't know why, but they don't have it. But this one, I mean, if I can get a close-up of my face. You can see, you can't. But yeah, you can kind of see in her ear there's something. Stop moving your head. But she has hearing aids with this outfit. And they're supposed to be on all of them. But they don't, when you change from the bag, they don't go with them. I'll stay in this for a bit. And in one of my trucks, I have AirPods you get from the deliveries, but I'm going to tell people that that's my charger. So if I have my AirPods on me, the little charger, I can't hear. It's going to make it because some people had a problem with the deaf. Some people, refuse to take their mask off. And then that kind of ruins RP with them, because what if I need something from them and they'll never interact with me? So I had to come up with a way, and hearing aids, that I need to charge seems to be fine. People seem to not have a problem with that at all. I need water. The ice cream gives me food and a little water, but not much water. And I'll buy one sandwich instead of 2. You still have a PS2? Playing Xbox 360? I remember I got the PS1. Well, my brother got it. And, he got it for Christmas, and he got Final Fantasy 6 or 7? And my dad bought Tomb Raider 2. For my other brother, and I ended up playing Tomb Raider 2, and I love the Tomb Raider series because of that. My brother would probably beat the entire Metal Gear Solid game 5 times in a day. He would skip every cutscene. He loved that game. And I've had other people tell me that it's probably one of the better games for the PS1. I tried it, but it's just, I couldn't, I constantly. No, what the fuck are you? You know math is confusing. I'm always talking about X and Y, but never you and I. Ha ha ha. Better than you have tried. Har har har. I think my partner would like to have a word with you. No, it's fine. You should, I honestly, if y'all could hear some of the flirting that I've had thrown at me in 5M. I mean, we had one guy in another city, and he was smooth. His pickup lines were interesting. But for the most part, it's just so it's the same thing, you know what I mean? It's like everybody tries using the same way, but the math one, hey, I like math jokes. I think I've heard Opie say that, or something close to it. But I'm not sure. But hey, you know what? Hey, he tried. You miss every shot you don't take. That's the truth. And I don't fault anyone. But you gotta be willing to accept the reality that, yeah, I'm sorry, but I have a partner. We've been married for 13 years now. Yep. Hey, you know what, though? And this is something I tell everyone. Especially, I guess I should say my nephews, because my nieces don't really need it. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try. Because you never know what'll happen if you don't. I met my partner while working at Dollar Tree. Like, it just happened. Yeah, I know, I saw that. I was actually talking to Maka yesterday, and Maria was in the car, and so was, yeah, Lexi. Yeah, it was Lexi. And, you could tell that Maria was not having it. Like, she did not like that I was talking to Maka. And I thought it was funny. I have to look into his stream and see how that happened. Because it's pretty funny. Opie has enough wives. Is, Opie's main wife? Yeah. She doesn't really like the other wives, and I think letting one go might have been the smart move there. But yeah, no, I would love to help create a scene. Not like script it out, or just give them a rough idea, basically. Of Echo drinking unknown coffee liquor, getting drunk, and then hanging out with Opie and Mac. I think that would be one of the funniest things you'd see in Redline. It always comes back to the damn farm. Like, I'm driving around and I'm thinking, did I do this? Did I do that? And I have to run back here. It's kind of like when he leaves the house and somebody goes, hey, did you lock the door? He'll have to stop and turn back around to go make sure. And that's kind of me with the farm. I'll always be like, did I do that while I was there? And I know I did, but there's that part of me that's like, maybe I did. You know, I am not going to talk about the Kit Kat situation because I honestly don't know what happened. And it's not, that's between staff. When I was in another city, while Redline was shut down, she actually came to that city for a few weeks, and me and her did a couple of scenes together. But she moved to another city after that. I wish Kit Kat well. I never had a problem with her. She was always nice to Arya. She worked at the casino for Fox. And, she was always nice. But I'm not getting into... because I don't know. Yeah, no. But see, the thing is... and I'm not like explaining it, but the whole point of it is she would be drunk and they would have no idea why. Like, it wouldn't be like if French gave her alcohol or Uncle Ralph let her try a beer. If they'd have no idea why she's drunk. So that would give them all something to do to figure out what in the heck happened to get her drunk. And I think it'd be funny. But I've not found coffee at all. Like, if they have coffee besides the K-Cups, I know. No, see, Kev, I want a garage. I want a personal garage. Because, like, the nearest garage is over here, and it's not that far. But if I take a pickup, and I gotta go up here to get it, when I come back, sometimes my car is gone. Oh, did somebody buy that farm? Okay, somebody did. Somebody bought this farm. SC Agriculture. Guess who bought this gas station? Anybody? Before I show it to you? The name's gonna give it away instantly. It's the Milky Fuel Station. Who do you think owns this gas station now? Give you one guess. Okay. You know, in one of the cities I played in, and it was a definite pay-to-win city. Oh, definitely was. Yeah, people were hitting on, talking dirty, throwing around words that should not be said by anyone. And these were kids doing it. That's the worst part. So I understand. Oh, if I can get a horse, they better give me a lasso. They better give me a rope that I can rope people with. I'm gonna be, Grand Theft Redemption. That would be what I'd call this. This would be Grand Theft Redemption 2. I know he did. I was talking to Eddie yesterday, and Eddie was interested in me buying this gas station and him running it, just because he already owns the one up here. Eddie owns this one. And he wants to own another one, but you can't. So he wanted me to buy it and then him run it. And the problem being, the government's going to start taxing businesses. So he's not responsible for that tax. I am. And it's only going to take one time of them like, oh, well, you owe us another $100K on top of your farm. Honestly, though, to be honest, he should. I don't see this station doing good. This one would be a better location for him. This one got sold because they said nobody came here, but it was also one of the ones that just had diesel. They didn't have any gas. If y'all watched Opie last night, he tried Opie and French, they emptied this one because they want to buy it. But this one, the person didn't keep anything in it. So that's why you lost it. Well, I mean, that's a nice thought, but I mean, this is the federal government. If they can tax you for money, they want to tax you for money you might make. They proposed that about 2 years ago. They wanted to put a tax on the American people, a capital gains tax for future earnings. So they wanted you to pay money now for money you might make in the future. So if our own government's going to do that, I can understand how Redline, yeah, you underestimate them, yes. I mean, if you watched yesterday, they were joking with French about an 80% tax rate. If they, if they tell me my tax rate is more than 10%, I'm gonna poison their food. I wouldn't do that, but I definitely would probably just close the restaurant and then just sell everything to the government and tell them, you owe me my money. Yeah, they can still tax you even though you have no money. In fact, I think they like doing that. Some of them. Okay, I gotta keep the plastic. Like, if I want plastic, you just go, search garbage dumpsters. Because all it gives you is plastic and scrap metal. No. I'm not going across the river. I get it, though, but... Well, yeah, BB, you're 100% right. I told Joey, though, to just... you say that? And I get people who say we did put in the worst mayor. But out of the two that were running, honestly, I think Harry was the better choice. Because I think Elite and Joey clocked Nate as somebody who would have just went into office for himself. He wouldn't have been for the people. And at least Harry has done some things that I agree with. He lowered the car prices on some of them. Ooh, I got a mail. He lowered some of the car prices. The train tickets aren't bad, in my opinion. It could have been so much worse. Like they were talking about Nate Jones made a joke about $500 train ticket between Sandy Shores and Roxwood. Why is that? Did I knock that over? I don't know. I just see a random barrel rolling. When I first bought this farm, all those yellow bins, I had at least 10 people a day for hours just searching those bins, running around my farm. Oh, God. At least, you know what? Here's the thing, though. I don't know what happens when you get elected mayor. But it seems like every time someone's elected mayor, they stop coming into the city for a while. And I don't know if that's like being told, but he got elected and now he hasn't been in the city for like 3 days. I mean, I've spent 1.5 on my farm. I've made this the only reason I have this right here is because I was able to export for like a week before they cut it off because they realized what people were doing. That's the only reason I've made that money. But I don't want to be overnight rich with my farm. I knew it would take some time. But, you know, I do want a return eventually. Well, once again, it's kind of the choice of who you wanted as your mayor. And we knew what Harry would try to do. You know, he's pretty obvious with what he wants to do. You were buying the coal, thank you. You know, that was meant for Hatchie. She asked me to go farm her some coal and she'd pay me. And then when it came time to pay me, she's like, oh, I'm busy, I'll call you back. And then she never called me back, so I just put it up for sale. Oh, well, I thought that was an empty water bottle. I was about to drop my water. I give these to Maka and the mail. Whenever someone helps me, I give him a mail because it has blueprints. Are there police on? You know what? I was told yesterday by Fox that I don't have to call them to search my hay bales anymore. That they all know that if it's from grapeseed and it's on the farm, then not even bother. Tell me, what does Harry want to do then? Apparently not be mayor when he's elected in, but I guess the whole thing with Harry, yeah, see, Dan the man gets it. It's mostly a role that you can play out. But there's not really much RP in it because you're not really interacting with the public. You have meetings with them, but you're watching other people build things. You know, you're watching, like, he can't own a restaurant, but he has to be able to approve others to do it. He can't propose business ideas because it would have to be through the city. But Harry, also having previous experience, knew that going into it. I wanted to get hired on at his mini mall. And I would, like, right now, I would be going to get batteries and oil. Because people yesterday, when I was, like, out looking mining, I was at the quarry. I was at the mine. And other people were asking me, do you have oil? Do you have batteries? Harry's not here. Bob's not here. Apparently they already have someone in the city. Wow. 2 in a row. I'm looking for peanuts. I'm looking to get peanuts out of here. Well, yes, they will. But I don't believe they're taking advantage of me. Some people would. But I don't see people taking advantage because I could always say no. But I have a list of rules. I have a little post-it note on my monitor of little, like, rules, and one of them is go with the flow. So I'll say yes to see where it takes me. Okay, I got more bait. I got 2 bait. Mushrooms. The mushrooms have been selling lately. People have been wanting it. I don't know what this is for. It's gotta be for something. But I can't put it in my storage, and I haven't found any reason for it yet. Yeah, people need thousands of batteries and oil. Yeah, you're 100% correct. True. True. 100% Jamson. 100. I don't want to climb. If he was to stream being mayor, then everybody would know everybody's ideas. Everybody would metagame the entire hell out of it. But yeah, the front man thing is, but everybody already thinks he's corrupt. Even before he got in, we all thought it. They won't eat them except square meals. That's funny. Honestly, I could see him doing it because of me. Did I get anything? No, I didn't get anything to put in the farm. I thought I got... Why did I think I got peanuts? Oh, BB Wolf? BB Wool? That happened. In Old Redline, every mayor was getting a side hustle. Like, it was not a secret. They were taking underhanded, dirty deals all the time. I need to go to the foundry and clear my pockets. But the reason I'm laughing at your joke is because they do have square hay bales. Oh, yeah, no, Oh, I can't remember who the mayor was before Harry in 1.8. The second to last mayor. He literally was selling up in Adam. He sold it like 4 times to different people who were paying him money so that they could buy it. Like, and everybody knew it. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be probably 60% with y'all. I almost went to run for mayor. Just to do it. Just to say I did it. No one would have voted for me. I had no one who, needed a party. And I had no one who wanted to be part of the party. But I thought about running for mayor. And I'm still. It'll come up again and you never know. You never know. That might be the path I take eventually. I think I'd be a good mayor because I think I'd actually care about people. I wouldn't be in it for me. The problem with being the mayor, though, is setting the gas and the train prices. Because I have a feeling if I set them too high, people would complain, and then the gas... I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. We'll see where the road takes me. If I do a successful restaurant and a successful farm, people like me, and I don't have anyone who dislikes me. I just have to learn what it entails, Like, what's expected of the mayor. And eventually, off-stream, I'll get with Harry. I'll probably, hit him up in the Discord and be like, yo, what's all? Just a little heads up. And then I'll talk to him in-city. Find out, you know what? You know what, Scott? Could you see Elite letting me be the mayor? And I would not let him control what I'm doing. It would not work. Maka can't run. Maka cannot run for government office. He's been charged with terrorism. Hello, Adrenaline Rush. How are you? Yeah. I would, 100%. 100% would vote for Maka. If he ran, 100% he has my vote. 100% he would have my vote. The only problem, I think he would probably run on defund the police. Oh, wait a minute. I already know I can't put sulfur in there. Oh, did I get... Oh, I already put it up. Okay. Yep, I got bags and mail. Yeah, see, my pockets are getting too full. Did I have... Oh, no, I gave, my mushrooms away last night. That there, is that all of it? All of it. Thank you, RGA. Thank you, Bucket. But 100%. If Maka ran for mayor, he would have my vote in a heartbeat. That would just be probably one of the best things that could happen. Just the hilarity that would assume, yes, I do have it. I do have that in my car. I have a lot of them because I get them on my farm. Thank you, Bucket. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you have a great day. Bucket Ray, thank you. But, yeah, if the people that I would vote for instantly if they ran for mayor would probably be Maka. Yeah, definitely. That would just be, in my eyes, like the thoughts I have of him trying to do it, the stuff he would do. That would just be great. I'd vote for Bob. Bob would definitely have my vote. Bucket. Bucket's been in the mayoral party before. Tommy, Bucket, and Bob. Or Cletus Justice, I think was his name. Buford Justice. Bob's, yeah, I love that guy. Bucket speaking. But, yeah, I'd vote for them for mayor. Because they would make it funny. You know, I don't know if I would vote French for mayor. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, is it his birthday? Happy birthday, Bucket. Yeah, I don't know if I would vote French for mayor. I mean, his first act would probably be to outlaw Subway. But, I don't know. Yeah, Mark would do, yeah. I'd probably, I got it, y'all. I would vote for the party of Tibbs, Angel, Hatchie, Dan, and Snowy. I would vote for that ticket any day of the week. Oh, that would be a party. That would be an interesting political party. GSF running the government. Yes, thank you, Robert. I forget to say like and subscribe. I forget to say it. I know everybody says it. But there are definitely some characters on here that would have my vote. Opie, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think one of his first decrees would be like, he's married to all the women now. Tommy would probably do a good job. I'm gonna be honest. He probably would do good. The elite's gonna come to the foundry and be like, what the hell is all this in here? Oh, I didn't actually put any in. But if they can't use it, then, they can take it out. But for those of y'all just joining, I was, trying to find new mining locations today. That was where my original idea was. Okay, what do we have? We don't have coal ore, so I don't need to turn the coal machine on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, so coal. Gold and diamond. I don't think he needs gold. Oh yeah, he does. So I'm gonna turn the gold machine on. Because I think he needs the gold. He needs the ingots. Because these are done. These diamonds are done. And there's not that many diamond ore. Yeah, but turn the gold machine on. Why is it saying it's missing the gold? It's missing the output? Okay, well, I'll come back in a little bit and see. Oh. I almost bought the torture kit, like toward the end of 1.8. I got my hands on a VPN, and I saw the torture chair, and I thought about it for a while, but at the last moment, I'm like, no, I can't do that. It wasn't with Arya. It was with my male character. And I was like, no, I can't do that. All right, did they fix the truck? Oh, they did. Okay. What's the stock look like? Okay, I can pick something up. They don't need gold ore. I guess I can get a load of lithium and some diamonds. Let's see how their farms look. Okay, the gold mine's full. I'm hesitant to fix the farms for them because they have the money, but they might be saving that for something else. So I'm hesitant to fix this. I'll let them do it. But I know from talking with Elite, he's still doing the gold rings. I know that Maka and them are now focused on lithium, but Arya doesn't know that. So she's gonna go get some gold. Because she still thinks that's what they're really after. And they're gonna need it anyway. Well, wait a minute. He has a ton of gold. He doesn't need gold. Yeah, he already has 709 gold. I guess diamond? 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 I mean, I can only take 133 diamond. Or 164, something like that. I can't take... So lithium would be the shout. But yeah, the lithium would be the better. And if I didn't know anything, I probably would take the lithium. Because I can get more of it. But yeah, the gold, that's a little too much. Who needs throwing overboard? Quite a few people. You know, this truck said it was fully fixed and the hood is gone. You know, I got a VDM the other day. I was standing outside of Sandy Shores Hospital on the curb, like right around here, I guess I would be. And one guy pulled out of the garage, and another guy was sending it full speed down the road. And he swerved and just completely took me out. But he stopped, picked me up, brought me to the hospital, and then paid my medical bill. So that's, in my opinion, that's what you do. The reason I say that is I've been in cities where they don't even stop. They don't even stop. They just, where'd that car go? He has become one with the mountain. I just think about that when I see the damaged cars. I remember I don't know why, my mind went to the garage. All Elite's hoods are missing, probably. Probably. You know, I'm gonna say, I think most people would probably do a good job at mayor if they wanted to do it. Like, if they were interested in doing the job. That's who I think would be a good mayor. Because there are a lot of people who just would, they would just do it to say they did it. The boys took over PD. I remember that. I was in the city for that. That was back when I actually hung out at Legion. I was a Legion lurker. It turned out bad. Yeah, I remember they got wiped out pretty quick. I love that you can go back and watch all this. Like, you can, when we talk about things that happened, people who didn't see it and be like, I never saw that, and then they can go look it up. Hi, Neil. Howdy, Yoda. But yeah, no. I lost my hood yesterday. My engine was like 84%. My body was like 95%. I still went to repair it because I wanted my hood back. The only vehicle I can drive damaged is the garbage truck. And I'll take the driver door off so I can get in and out of it quicker. Other than that, if my vehicle gets messed up, I gotta either fix it or get it done. That's me. I'm like that in real life. If something happens to my car in real life, I'd have to get it fixed as fast as I could. Hello, Bondbuster. I remember GTA 3 came out, right? First 3D GTA game. My brother probably played it for 12 hours straight. And then he had to go to his job, which was delivering milk to Starbucks. And he worked overnight. And the next morning, when I talked to him, he told me that there were a couple of instances where he just wanted to run people over, run the red light, hop on the curb, drive on the shoulder. And, you know, I remember that because he wasn't the only one. There were a lot of people when GTA 3 came out that just started completely ignoring traffic rules. And you knew that's why. Yeah, I just fix it, yeah. Well, no, I can't fix it myself. I don't know how to do that. My brother, he comes over, he visits, and he'll fix whatever we need fixed, and he's a pretty good handyman. He works as a safety inspector for a construction company, so he knows how to fix quite a lot of things, and if they're broke, he knows how to identify it. Yep, but if y'all see Bucket today, if he does another stream today, remember tell him happy birthday. No, I remember, yeah, the top-down GTA 1. And in people who played GTA 2, they had the, what was it, like, maybe 7 or 8 Elvis impersonators that you tried to smear all at once because it gave you a message. Yep, I remember those days. My Batsu Corp wants to hire you. Good morning, Michael. But, oh. I remember playing the, what was it, GTA? It wasn't called GTA Brit. Was it GTA London? I remember trying that, and like, being American, I started playing and I started driving on the wrong side of the road. And for like the longest time, it didn't hit me, you know, that, oh, they drive on the other side of the road. Oh. I remember, if you know, you know. I remember my brother getting so mad at the first driver because he couldn't get out of the tutorial. He just couldn't do it. There was one move, like a handbrake 180, and he just could not get it. Like he was so upset. Driver. Driver was a good game for what it was. Alright, so we got the lithium. Good, my truck's still here. So now I'll get the diamonds. I want to make sure they have the stock. That's the thing. Stock management. So, 60.67.2. See, if needs be, if I took the flint, the lead, all of this, not the dust, not the lithium, but like the sapphire, they wouldn't care if I took this. Because they don't use it now. I'd give it back to them, of course. But, alright. I mean, I could go lithium again. It's turned off. I'll turn it on. Oh, they're all off. Why are they all off? I get why this one's off, because it's done. The gold is full. Okay? Yeah! If you ever played Driver for the PS1, you will know that you had to do a tutorial. And they didn't explain it. They just gave you a list of stuff to do and didn't tell you how to do it. So you were just like, okay. And it was. Yeah, so I could take 133. That's the maximum amount I can take. Alright, let's get it done. Oh, you know, one of the better driving games, and I will die on this hill, was Simpsons Hit and Run. That was one of the best, especially if you could find it in the arcade. Because the arcade was different from the home version. But yeah, we're talking, well, we started out mining, then we talked about the mayor, now we're in retro games. Well, yesterday we spent, what, an hour talking about wrestling? Yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run. I Will Die on That Hill. That was one of the best driving games of that genre. That and Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi, when it first came out, everyone was playing it. Yeah, we're going back old school days now. Burnout Paradise is still one of my favorite games. It was their first to try to open world. And you could just drive around. And like, yeah, the crashes and the races, but it was decent. I'm not I don't do racing like Barossa and stuff like that. You know, NASCAR, oh, I'm gonna take a left. I'm gonna take another left. I know I saw Jacob Patu back. He's probably my favorite male wrestler. Him and Damian Priest are probably my favorite male wrestlers. Yeah, Crazy Taxi. If you've never played it, even though the graphics are hella dated, you should try it. It's still fun. But hello, Steven. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. But yeah, I haven't watched the highlights because I don't have cable, so I don't see SmackDown. But I see the thumbnail on YouTube when I logged in this morning. I saw Jacob Patu was there. I was like, uh-oh, I gotta watch that later. I guess I like them. I like them too because they actually did come, like they came up, they're true underdog stories. They came up from nothing and made something, and now they're two, very famous people. And I like stories like that. Like, they know the struggle of wrestling for pennies. And then you have, and I'm not a Charlotte Flair fan. Her attitude just rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, but favorite male wrestlers, Jacob Patu, Damian Priest. Favorite female wrestlers are Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Now, current male. Favorite wrestler of all time, Andre the Giant. 100%. Him and, the Princess Bride, he's so good. You couldn't understand what he was saying, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to understand what he was saying, because you knew when he was on the screen. Charlotte can have her, but she plays annoying. She plays the stuck-up, royalty. So it is, every time I see the trucks driving, I think it's a trucker. But most of these are just local. Alright, let's get this done. See, I do this, like a lot of people, like in city, think Elite's taking advantage of me. But I mean, what else do I have to do? When my farm gets up and running and I can start farming, then I won't do this as much. But for right now, I can only do so much during the day. And the limited time I have where I'm uninterrupted, like right now. Because, like yesterday, I was on most of the day, but every 15 to 20 minutes I had to walk away for 15 to 20 minutes. And I don't want to be that kind of streamer. I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to interact. I want to be here for y'all, not chair streaming. And plus, no one else really streams this early in the morning. Okay. True. It is easy money. Ultimate Warrior, when his music hit, you'd hear the crowd cheer. And he never, I don't think I ever seen that man walk. Like, when he was wrestling, I don't ever think you ever saw him walk anywhere. That was a total dude who was like, I'm on roids, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I know. That's job. Job gets in the way. You know, they have YouTubers that, like, who play 5M, but that's their job. That, you know, that... And I'm not talking about developers. I'm talking about just, like, straight players who this is their full-time job, is playing a video game. And sounds nice, but you gotta have something else. You gotta have something else in your life. Alright, so let's see. What's the stock look like now? I try to touch grass every day. We go for little walks, me and my patient. I'm at 83, so I probably could take another... I probably could empty diamonds. Iron. Are they... How much iron do they have? They don't have any iron. Let's go get some iron. Can I get... Oh, I can't get 400, though. You know what? I'll take what they get. One thing about this is, you pick it up from the same location. No matter what you're getting, you pick it up from right here. There's no matter what. When I'm farming, I have to pick my grapes up here. I have to pick up my cattle and my cows and chickens from here. I gotta pick up some things from right here, and then some things I have to pick up from right here. So you go all over the map farming. But with this, you just kind of go to one location and back. Oh, and I found out yesterday, through the grapevine, that Max Stig's Foundry, they've gotten like 13 or 14 speeding tickets trying to get their stuff. Because they're speeding through the city. That's why I wouldn't want the Foundry in the city. Because the cops, they are on it for truckers. You know, if you like Roddy Piper, go watch the biography, the A&E biography they did on him. That man was a class act. And another one, they did a biography on R-Truth. I would definitely, if you like R-Truth, go watch that one. That one, Booker T. Booker T and R-Truth ones, those were extremely good. The biography they did on them. But we were talking about 6 Feet Under yesterday. Which, yeah, I used to be big when Attitude Era. Me and my brothers, we would watch it. Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, Kurt Angle. The Brothers of Destruction, we would watch it every Monday night. Raw is War. And then SmackDown was on Thursday back then. It was Thursday night SmackDown. And then during the PG era, we all kind of, you know, we grew up. And then supposedly we were told that now Triple H is running it. It's good again. So we started watching again, but they're slowly going back to the same storylines. And there's only so many times that I want to see Roman Reigns fight for the championship. You know, I liked it when Gunther was the champion. You know, the new guys coming in get the shots. I like that. When Damien cashed in his briefcase, I was like, that's great. But I don't like that they're going back to, like, the veterans now are the ones. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. They're the only ones in the championship contendership. I'd even say Jey Uso because he technically has been wrestling there for years. We're gonna get on wrestling. Once you get on wrestling, you don't get off of wrestling. Like, there's so much of it. Yeah, Stone Cold, probably, in my opinion, is my GOAT. Is my greatest of all time. I think without Stone Cold, you wouldn't have wrestling like it is today. Because Vince McMahon definitely wanted to go back to the cartoony characters. Like the Honky Tonk Man and the Bushwhackers. I did like the Bushwhackers, though they were funny. They walk with their tongues out. Oh, yep. Yep, John Cena retired. Good for him, though. You know, he debuted at 2000. I mean, he put in his time. I always wondered what would have happened if Stone Cold, if he had never wrestled Owen Hart. If that neck injury wouldn't have happened, how long would he have went? Oh, I thought I was going to hit both of those cars. Yeah. You know, Ultimate Warrior, when his music hit, the fans went crazy. Nowadays, when Roman's music hits, the fans go crazy as well. But I remember for a long time, they booed Roman. Like, they booed the hell out of him. Roided up wrestling, yep. Definitely back in those days. Yeah, I saw that too. When they cut away so quick, you saw him fall, and then he hit the ring, and then all of a sudden the camera went away, and yeah. I was watching that. That was a good... Owen Hart, he just was such a great performer. Like, you hated him when he was a bad guy, and you cheered for him when he was a good guy. He could just play both of those roles. So good. No, I am 100% a city girl. I've never lived in the country a day in my life. That's why I'm doing it on here. I'm being the country girl. That would be... I was thought about running for mayor. That would be one of the problems I'd have to face. Is that I don't know the city. Then the people who don't go out to the country don't know me. You know, like if I was to run for mayor, some of the people who aren't out in Sandy or Roxwood would be like, who is this? They'd know who I was, but they wouldn't know, you know. I couldn't, you know, will she be able to deal with big city problems? Alright. That should be it for the stop. Well, they pushed Roman because John Cena and The Rock had left to go to Hollywood. Yeah, 97, I can't take anything else. But I can... You know what, this is a full health farm. I'll turn it on. Gold's full, diamonds, he's gonna want diamonds on. I'll toggle them on. Let's see how the machine's conditions. They're doing okay. Did I turn any of them on? This gold? And how is gold doing? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, these are fine. Oh, yeah. Eddie Guerrero, Latino Eat. You know, I know a server that has a mayor for the city and then a mayor for Blaine County. And it just, it never works. Because, like, both of them overstep their bounds. And it causes unnecessary friction. Now, it probably could work in Redline. If, like, when 1.8, when they put the immigration checkpoints, they could have made... Like, okay, we separated Blaine County from Los Santos. But as it is now, I don't know if you'd have much interest in being the mayor of Blaine County. You know? I don't know, like, besides maybe 2 or 3 people, I don't think enough people to form an entire party. Because there's really not much we can do up here. You know, so I get why there's only one mayor, and I agree with him. It's something, though, you know, everyone can make suggestions. They're open to ideas. I will say that, they are open to ideas. No, I remember the night Raw debuted on Netflix and Hogan came out. I don't think I've ever heard louder boos in my life. You know, Hogan was a great wrestler. For what he did for the business, they wouldn't be wrestling if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan. You know, rest in peace, you know. You put in your time, but yeah. It's one of those things. If you look back on his career, you know, it's like if you look back on someone, look back at their highlights. We all have faults. Some just choose to make their faults more visible. I wonder why that bush disappears when you're not around it. Okay, so I empty my... So, okay, this I can't get rid of. This can't be put in the foundry. No one knows what you do with amber. I don't know of anyone who has found a use for amber yet. But the fishing bait... I'm good on food and water, so I'm gonna go try something. Oh yeah. I remember Rhea won her match, and then the Undertaker's music hit while she was walking out. That's probably the biggest WrestleMania moment. WrestleMania 40, when The Rock was standing over Cody Rhodes and he heard that gong. Because everyone was expecting the glass to break. Everyone I know was expecting Stone Cold. But then that gong hit and everybody lost it. Yeah, Hogan almost derailed The Undertaker's career. He gave the Hulk Hogan a tombstone, and Hulk Hogan was like, "Oh, you hurt me," when he didn't. He didn't, you know, his head never even came close to hitting anything, but he acted like it did because he didn't want to take the bump. There are people like that. Alright, I'm gonna go try and sell to the horror, see if I have anything he would want. Yeah, the only game sound you will hear is my skateboard. And I know how to mute it too, but if I mute the game sound for the skateboard, it also mutes people's voices. So I wouldn't be able to hear them. And the game sound is muted because Arya is deaf. Arya is deaf. She has hearing aids that let her hear people's voices, but nothing else. So she can't hear police sirens, she can't... If somebody was driving down the road, she doesn't hear their engine. And eventually, like I tell everybody, eventually she will be deaf again. But for right now, when everything's getting up and about, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I never really was a Kevin Nash fan. You know? I don't know, just... Him and Razor Ramon were just... I don't know, something about him. I just wasn't really a fan. You know Kane. Everybody here knows Kane, right? You know, his first... Well, not his... Maybe it was. But one of his first WWE jobs is he was the fake Diesel. He was the guy they replaced Kevin Nash with as Diesel. That was Glenn Jacobs. Oh, I passed him up. I went inside. No, not yet is the key words in that sentence. Let's see. Do I have anything you would want? Nope, you have nothing to... I don't know what he buys. It says resource buyer. Oh. I want everybody to pay attention to the word resource. Tell me what's wrong. It's Recisor. Recisor buyer. Yep, I think, the Christmas creature. That was another one of him. I'm just dropping this. I don't need any of this. Like, can I sell the gems to the jewelry store? Because they're cut. They're already cut gems. I don't need any of that other stuff. Hey, the dentist. Yeah, the wrestling dentist. I mean, but that's what they did. It's the French spelling. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. Let me not say that. Close my lips. If y'all saw Opie or Addict Streams last night, somebody put a lock on a door to impound, which means when you got your car at an impound, you were locked in the impound yard. You couldn't leave. So I'm not gonna say nothing. Sometimes that happens where the voice, it's just lag. I will neither confirm nor deny that it is who y'all are saying it was, because honestly, I don't know. I try not to watch other people's, while I'm in the city. I try not to watch other people, so there's no metagaming. But I was at the government building, waiting to talk to them about the restaurant, so that's how I know about it. Alright, I need to put this stuff from my pockets in the car. And it's gotta be the Red Rock. Okay, alright. Unfortunately, chat is that time of day. It's 8:45. And most people know that that's when my patient's alarm goes off and she wakes up. I just looked. There is no one live right now. I'm gonna check again real quickly. But no one's live at the moment, so I would love to redirect you, but I don't see anyone. But it's time for me. You probably will see me in other people's today. I always want to start doing it a little later in the day, but it's just priorities right now. But I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you want, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every bit of everything. Y'all really don't know how much I really do appreciate it. Hello, Lee. Y'all are come on at the coming on when I'm getting off. But y'all have a great day. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Same time, probably same place. But y'all have a good day.